The rivalry between Wike and Amechi is about to resurface as Rivers APC factions bicker over local government elections. As the Rivers State chapter of All Progressive Congress APC grapples with internal strife, divisions between factions loyal to former Governor Rotimi Amechi and those aligned with former Caretaker Committee Chairman Chief Tony Okocha continue to intensify ahead of the upcoming local government elections. If this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Most importantly, please click the thumbs up button below in order to show support for this channel. Let YouTube algorithm know that, yeah, we have people that really love our content and always watch us. So please support this channel by clicking on the thumbs up button down below. It's free of charge. During a press briefing at the APC Secretariat along Aba Road in Port Harcourt on Wednesday, Okocha, an ally of the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, declared his intention to challenge the council poll's legitimacy. He criticized Governor Siminalayi Fubara for proceeding with the election despite existing court orders that mandated a 90-day preparation period for all parties involved. The governor and whatever action taken are illegal. We will stand with the law. We will not take the laws into our hands, but we will not allow him to perpetuate illegality, Okocha asserted. What do you expect from him? Like, what do you expect him to say? This is a very long, an ally, someone who has had a very close relationship with Wike for years, is now stating the same position that PDP and Wike are stating. Like, what do you expect? He's now saying that any action taken concerning the local government election, if the local government election continues, which means the result from the local government election is an illegality, and he's going to challenge the result of the local government election. What do you expect him to say? He's still a stooge of Wike. This is someone who is just acting upon Wike's request or Wike's instruction despite the fact that he's an APC member. We don't even know where Wike belongs these days anymore. Is he APC? Is he PDP? But let's continue. Conversely, Chief Emeka Beke, reinstated state chairman loyal to Amechi, countered Okocha's claims, affirming that the party was fully prepared for the election. So one part of the APC, a faction loyal to Rotimi Amechi, is prepared to go ahead with the election, while the faction within APC that is loyal to Wike are saying that we are not in support of the local government election, and any result from the local government election will be declared as an illegality. You can imagine that within one political party, two factions. At a gathering at the party's secretariat on Woji Road in GRA, Port Harcourt on Wednesday, Beke presented flags to candidates for the upcoming election, stating, "Today is a great day for the APC in Rivers State. I hear some people somewhere saying we will not participate in this election. We, the APC, under my leadership, will participate in this Saturday's election." Beke also called on law enforcement to prevent any disruptions during the electoral process, emphasizing the need for peace. Rivers State was a theater of war during the former administration. Now we have a governor who has a fear of God and wants to conduct free, fair, and credible elections in Rivers State. Nobody should cause problems in this state. If you cause problems, the security agencies will chase you to your hole, he warned. He further asserted, the election will take place on Saturday. There is no court judgment stopping it because there was a state high court judgment before that of a federal high court, and they are of coordinate jurisdiction. There is no tension anywhere. We know that some people will want to play the script of their masters, but Rivers people are bigger than them. When questioned about Amechi's current status as the leader of the APC in Rivers State, Beke confirmed, There is no way you will talk about the politics of Rivers State with the APC without Amechi. With the election, we are proving to Rivers people and Nigeria that Amechi is still strong and a member of the APC. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you think about all of this? Two factions within APC, a faction loyal to Rotimi Amechi, who is also a supporter of Siminalayi Fubara, and the other faction loyal to Wike, who happens to be a member of a PDP. So this is all tangled up, like it's like strings that is like tangled, intertwined, and all. It's so confusing. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Michael Bayara says, Wike, time have come. Amechi will help Siminalayi Fubara to silence you and your supporters in Rivers. Edere Tagbaha says, this local government election in Rivers State is the last straw that will break the camel's back. Hence, Wike is doing everything to be relevant. If he loses, then he's gone politically in the state. Exactly what I said at the beginning of this video. I think everything depends on the result of this local government election, whether it's, to start with, whether this election holds or not, everything depends on it. And then whether the APP party wins or not, everything also depends on that. So Fubara is trying to make sure that this election holds and he wins this election. On the other hand, Wike is trying everything he's got, every power that he's got, to make sure that he stops this election, because he knows that this is going to be like the turn in the tide. This is going to turn the tide. Which way is the tide going to turn to? We don't know. Is it going to turn to Fubara or Wike? We do not know at this point, but we of course know that this is going to change everything. It's like a game changer. This is going to change everything politically within APC, because if Fubara wins this election, which means Wike has no structure to fight for. Which structure are you now fighting for when you are not even, when your political party is not even the one at the center in the state anymore? So you have no structure to fight for. We'll now see which excuse Fubara would now be fighting Fubara on. We'll see the basis it will be fighting Fubara on after the election. Aderemilekun says, yes, Wike is just an empty, noisy, indecent rascal without preparation for useful people's relationship, mentality for functional assessments, for useful survival skills, for relevance of planting and cordially accessibility, for useful people's convenience lifestyle. Benson Unduka, what do Bicker know about court of coordinate jurisdiction? Just foolishness and ignorance. Let Semi conduct election. It will not stand the test of time. Good luck to them. Rotimi Amechi is a weakling, and he has made a terrible mistake by not accepting his party candidate. His ego will not allow him to retrace his steps. So unfortunate for Bicker and Rotimi Amechi supporters. I really pity them. Amadi says, it's really late for Wike and APC faction led by Tony Okocha. Election must hold. Election is going forward, not backward. Election must hold, the way I'm looking at it. Model Safety Care says, Amechi has been waiting for the opportunity to hit back at his political enemy. This is one of the opportunities. You guys, how many of us cannot wait for tomorrow for the local government election in Rivers State? Let me know in the comment section if you are one of those people. Thank you very much, you all, for always listening and watching, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.